Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Shahril bin Abdul Wahzawawi. Today I will present my poster entitled Fiscal and Monetary Policies for Economic Growth and Development in Indonesia. Indonesia was selected because it is one of the member countries of the OIC. Indonesia is located in Southeast Asia and is the world's largest archipelagic country, consisting of more than 17,000 islands. It has abundant natural resources such as oil, gas, coal, and palm oil, which contribute significantly to its economy. Indonesia GDP reached approximately USD 1.37 trillion in 2023. The country has a population of about 281 million people with a GDP per capita of USD 4,877 per year. For inflation, Indonesia recorded an inflation rate of 3.67% in 2023. Rising food and energy prices were among the main factors contribute to inflation. For unemployment, the rate increased during the pandemic as many businesses reduced operations. However, economic recovery program and support for MSME helped reduce unemployment. Next, I will explain the distinction between economic growth and economic development. Economic growth refers to an increase in GDP and national output. It focuses mainly on economic performance and is quantitative in nature. On the other hand, economic development refers to improvement in living standard and social welfare. It focuses on education, healthcare, equality, and the quality of life. Therefore, it is both quantitative and qualitative in nature. A real example of economic development in Indonesia is the expansion of healthcare service, social protection program, and support for MSME during the post-pandemic recovery period. This initiative improved public welfare, employment opportunities, and economic resilience, which demonstrate economic development beyond simply increasing GDP. This agreement is supported by Journal Khairi to 2024, who found that increased government spending on health service, social protection, and MSME support contribute to welfare improvement and economic recovery in Indonesia. Next, I will discuss Indonesian fiscal and monetary policies and how they overcome inflation and unemployment. Fiscal policies refer to government action involving taxation and public expenditure to influence economic activity. Indonesia implemented several fiscal measures during the recovery period, including social assistance program, healthcare spending, tax incentive and tax reduction, support for MSME, and the National Economic Recovery Program. These measures help reduce unemployment by supporting business, preserving jobs, and stimulating economic activity. Next is monetary policy. Monetary policy is implemented by Bank Indonesia to maintain price stability, stabilization of currency, and support economic growth. Bank Indonesia used several strategies including increasing interest rate, controlling money supply, stabilizing the rupiah exchange rate, and strengthening financial system stability. To reduce inflation, highest interest rate discourage excessive borrowing and spending, which help control price increase. Next, despite Indonesia's strong economic recovery, several challenges remain. The first challenge is income inequality and regional development gaps. Economic growth remains concentrated in Java, while some eastern regions continue to experience slow development. The second challenge is infrastructure disparity. Unequal infrastructure development limits productivity, investment, and inclusive growth across regions. The third challenge is economic uncertainty and limited investment. Global economic uncertainty may affect Indonesia's future growth prospects. The fourth challenge is slow digital transformation. Uneven digital adoption reduces productivity and limit inclusive economic development. This challenge needs to be addressed to ensure sustainability and balanced economic growth through Indonesia. In conclusion, fiscal and monetary policy have played an important role in supporting Indonesia's economic growth and development. However, addressing regional inequality, infrastructure gaps, and digital transformation remain essential for achieving sustainable economic process. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.